Oh boy. Oh boy, is that the soundtrack of me regretting not checking my well, not checking my anything, checking the game before I decided to play it on stream. Round 2. Let's get started. Probably be helpful if I launch the game, and also would be helpful if I remembered to stop the stream music before actually starting the game this time, so that I'm not accidentally playing music that is not thematically in line with whatever the hell is going on screen this time. We'll call that good. Switch to game. Rogue Factor. Mature content warning. Yes, I am wait. Okay, hold on. I just saw a warning that is relevant to potentially me getting in trouble on stream. Hold, please. Nope, we are fine. Never mind. Excuse me. Go back to library. There we go. Saw a sexual content warning. Was a little worried that I was going to get surprised by what's going on at the top right of the screen. My Nacon exclusive. Wait. I already have that hat in inventory, don't I? The game was just preventing me from wearing it? Oh no, does it bait me? Do I not get to equip the hat unless I sign in? I don't want to sign in, but I want my poutine hat. Where am I? Who am I? What am I doing? Actually, is the game gonna let me equip my, oh. Yes, I'm aware of all of the stuff that's going on. Rebecca, yeah. Investigate family reunion. Wait. Oh, no, sorry. We're not investigating your family. I remember. You said a bomb went off on your family. That makes your family reunion not likely. Excuse me, stick drift. Please let me read things. Blacksmith, maybe on the convoy. Don't remember what it looks like. That's helpful. APC. Doesn't have anything interesting on it. Strange weapons. Maybe my father knows something about them. I don't know where you got that impression. Medieval weapons emitting strange energy. I wouldn't exactly call that weapon medieval. It's a little odd for medieval. Owen, convoy, recently left the village of Jova. Peacekeepers have outposts in northeastern part of Jova. Okay, that's helpful, thank you. Took the road behind the hill with the ancient monuments that are visible from Becca's attic. White military trucks with the organized nations logo on them, family reunion. What is this one? Village of Jova, yada yada. Can easily reach the village with APC. Soldiers rounded up the villagers and executed them in the woods. Currently occupied by the Sierran Armed Forces. Thank you for that information. What is going on over here? Oh, an outpost. Patham Abbey. I can't get into it because it's locked down by the AAF. So need to figure that bit out. Also need to just clear my inventory out of all of these sparklies, otherwise I'll get driven insane. Right, that thing is probably relevant to the first area door that's got 2 empty square holes. Scorched Bell, no idea. All of these, which are pieces of text that I have in my inventory. Oh boy, all of these consumables that I'm probably never going to use. Because I'm just like that. Oh, I see. So when you kill enemies that have hazes attached to them, I'm guessing you get shards that have that particular haze aspect. And neutral is just when you kill the normal husks. Exploration. Wait, sorry, what? A reward may become available for this good deed. Interesting. Yeah, Secrets of the Ram, sure. I think one of the things that I need to do is go back to the village and talk to that... What's his name? Oh dear. You have a thing attached to you. I am out of stamina. Oh, shit. I can't dodge or attack. I'm bad at the game. Ah! Heal. Don't die. Okay. Gotta remember. Caught a bit of your stream when you usually go live. Yada yada Zen. Yeah, no. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, buddy. How long has your account been active? 12 minutes? Nuh-uh. Won't be having none of that on stream. Wait a minute. Right, I said I was going back to the village. I just need to manage to get around this in a manner that does not result in my death. Or other such unfortunate happenstance. Time loop. What do you mean time loop discovered? I've already been here. Right? You've got a envy one, right? Wait. What? Well, that's the first death. Fitting that it happened just as I started stream, huh? Oh, mouse, you need to be off screen. Oh, good. I get to hear, what's his name making noises in the background whenever I die. That's nice. Do I get my heal item back? I have no idea. My health does regenerate, though. Do I actually lose anything for dying, apart from just getting my position reset? Kinda seems like a no. Right, I need you to get closer as opposed to further away. Oh dear. This is awkward. Brother. This is why I need a fucking jump button. Okay, I'm getting jumped. Uh-huh. Oh. I just wanted to walk around the side. Am I allowed to do that? Also, this does indicate to me that the game does respawn the enemies. This is good to know. But it seems like it only respawns them either when I leave the area or reload the game, as opposed to sitting at a save point. Good to know. So if I were ever inclined to grind enemies, I could. Now, what did I say I was going over here for? I was gonna go see the abbot, whose name I cannot remember. But he's a chill dude. I think he was over here. Remembering correctly? Yes. Alright. Guess what? Guess who I found?
Be wary, my son.
Something about the serpent. I found Rebecca.
I found your niece. She's okay.
Oh, shit.
I found your niece.
Thanks, Atheris. She was always brighter than the other kids. When we leave this place, and we will, I'll take her somewhere peaceful and quiet.
Sounds good. Okay, I told you. Known person updated. So you say, but what does that actually do for me? Ah. He is grateful that his niece is still alive and wants to take her somewhere safe. Yeah, okay, I did knew that. Next is the ON convoy, which is to the northeast, which is, in fact, in this direction-ish. The question is whether or not I should be going to that island over there or towards those hills. I mean, guess I can try either direction. I forget about fall damage on a regular basis. Ha ha ha. I am currently outside of the city, correct? So there should be enemies? Yes, there are in fact enemies here. Oh! Onamha, that's UN surrogate for the game. Specifically pointing to the direction that they used to get out of here. That is good. So the direction I'm going currently is not the correct direction, but I'm still going to go this direction for the sake of gathering stuff. Curiosity. Lieutenant Zhao Ru. Oh. Zhao Ru is the... I heard Lieutenant Zhao and Lieutenant Ru. Apparently they're the same person. I understand your commitment to the people of Hidea, but the evac window is closing fast. The entire country will be declared a no-fly zone shortly. Any aircraft in flight without clearance will be shot down. Leaving Hidea will be next to impossible after this. I hope you know what you're doing. I have also decided to stay and help as many people as possible. If you decide to leave Jova, know that you are welcome and leave. Lethe? Leave. From here on out, we are on our own. Godspeed, General Romeo. ON command, leave. Outpost located. Cool. Now about that dude up there. See, here's this nice APC. Drone bypass for reducing cooldowns. That's nice. I mean, I guess the game itself explicitly stated that guns were not useful for fighting these things, so I don't know why I would still want one. Because bang stick go boom boom. Uh-oh. That's quite a few of them. Whoop, I missed. Nice. All right. Right back into the swing of things. Everything will be fine. That was cool, right? Is dude happy? Yeah, he's happy. Wait a minute. How do I actually get over there? Do I just... Oh, there's the road. Found it. I thought I saw something walking around here. Am I losing my mind? Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. I have a compulsion to attack everything in the... Oh, no, I've made a mistake. Nice. That is just about as clean as I could expect. Okay, there is very clearly an item there, and very clearly going to be a trap associated with said item. Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear. How to be careful managing them. Is that a new enemy over there? It's definitely different, or is that one of the ones that just throws shit? It's got an envy thing. No, that's one of the ones that throws shit. I don't want to deal with it if I don't have to. What do we got going on here? Locked compound. Am I able to get into it? No, of course not. Nor may I really want to get into it. What the hell is that? It's leaking blue. I don't think I've seen blue before. Alright, if there's an entrance here, well, am I able to run up this? Not at all. If there's an entrance, it's going to be around the right side, which means that I need to deal with this guy. Right, that went well. Good to see. Alright, there isn't actually a path to get in here. I'm guessing this unlocks at a later game stage, just like the Abbey. Maybe. I'm guessing this is the UN, or ON. Well, you didn't make it. Oh, interesting. It looks like they did actually manage to kill some of the husks, unless, of course, those husks are actually still alive, and there's approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe more husks and their associated hazes ready to jump me the moment I walk in there, which is a possibility. But no, game wants me to... Oh, I think I found the tree in question. Well, that doesn't look very good. Oh god, is that 2 greens? That is 2 greens. To the left, I have shit that doesn't look nearly as painful to deal with. Alright, your patrol route doesn't take you close enough to the path for me to really worry about. Ow! You missed, I win, goodbye, good night. Was there any purpose to me actually fighting those guys apart from just passing through? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, unfortunately, I saw an item on the ground up here, which means I have to go... yes, that looks pleasant. Not really. Excuse you? Is there something behind me? No. Safe. Ew. Well... that's unfortunate. Good deed started. Do I need to bring that to Rebecca? That seems like a terrible thing to give a child. Oh, wait, there was a note. Let me get over into a place where I'm not going to get jumped. Because I don't know whether or not the game actually pauses when I pull out my Katoche. Family reunion? No. Key items? Yeah, you told me of an anomaly. Oh, an outpost? No. Yes, map of Acacia Marshes. That was the one that I... There we go. Notebook, symbol research. Taken years, many long, arduous 3 years of research. I must have scoured the entire Zeal database by now. I finally have what I think is the key to the mysterious enigma I uncovered all those years ago. A total of 5 symbols must be aligned to open the doorway. These ancient symbols are spread throughout the Acacia Marshes. Even if their locations and method of activation are still unknown, I was still able to piece together the proper sequence. Dotted U-shape. Solid light bulb, dotted cartwheel, solid and dotted V-shape, solid eye. The order in which these symbols are activated appears to be irrelevant. All of this, of course, purely theoretical. Wait. I was still able to piece together the proper sequence. the order in which the symbols are activated appears to be irrelevant. What do you mean that there is a proper sequence and the order being irrelevant? That seems contradictory. Of all this, yeah, tomorrow I'll set off in search of the concrete evidence. I will start with the doorway itself, located, if my research is correct, beneath the town of Jova. Hey, there was that gated thing that I wasn't able to get into, that I thought there might be survivors in, but who knows? I have not received official approbation, is a hell of a word to throw out here, to pursue this, but I'm confident that OMSIF command will change their minds once I can demonstrate results. OMSIF, so you are not friends with the ON. The staying behind. Yes, already read that. New stuff on exploration. Love thy neighbor. Okay. Sure dare, bud. Don't know what's gonna go on with that, but I have it as a quest objective. Now, I am definitely going to be fighting more shit. The question is whether or not I should worry about fighting everything I see at the moment. I don't think I get any levels, so maybe just fighting the enemies I need to fight in order to get through the areas is what I need to do. Well, let's go for it. Ow. That fight did not go well. Let me go heal off of something. Hopefully it's not something with a haze attached to it. You have a haze attached to you. I don't want to fight you. Anything... Don't aggro to me. Okay, that's fine. I thought I saw a goodie. There it is. Basic meal small. Cool. I hear bullshit. I see, there's a pile of husks there. Actually, that pile of husks is probably a good thing to heal off of. Take... Uh-huh. Okay. Approaching this direction yields terrifying results. Oh. Oh! Does that noise mean Time Loop Guardian? Because if that's so, that actually narrows down things a lot. And obviously I seem to need to fight the Time Loop Guardians in order to access the Time Loop, which means I'm going to have to walk around looking for Time Loop Guardians at some point. That is a whole-ass rock with a face on it. That looks like something to look into. Hey, who are you? You're a photographer in a place like this.
Knew they were coming. The demons. All in the cards, see? I watched them like a hawk. What's going on to the south? Who knows? All connected. Got to find the pattern.
We don't disparage investigative journalists. You keep doing your thing.
Been taking notes, pictures, cataloging. All on the wall there. Can't leave, though. Can't leave. Government dogs waiting in the weeds. Want my research.
You might be right.
Need a zoom lens. Yes, staying right here. Need close-ups for the wall.
Uh-huh. What do you got going on the wall right now? Also, I very much look government. Uh-huh. I'm not entirely sure what these pictures mean. Well, you keep doing what you're doing. In the meantime, I want to go see what's up with this wall over here. Okay, there's that dude who's probably going to make himself a pain in my ass. Both of those dudes look like they have red hazes. Wait a minute. Okay, that's a whole thing that's probably a puzzle. I'm going to have to go back to examine that after I deal with this guy. Already. I'm sorry. I was quite certain that I blocked, but okay. Maybe some attacks aren't blockable. At least I'm close by. Round 2. I might sneeze shortly. Never mind, I'm sneezing right now. Hey, you. I don't like your vibe, man. Alright, you need to... Alright, get closer. Brother. Right. That was good. That worked out. Now, these guys. Again, wish I had a ranged weapon. I don't think that's in the cards. Now, I can definitely bait one to attack first and then get the haze to come out. The problem is that when I engage the husk after I kill the haze, it's going to result in the other one aggroing. Well, it'll certainly be an experience. Aha. Hey, buddy. Well, looks like they aggroed immediately. Oh dear. Oh, this sucks. Yep, I ran out of endurance. I really don't like how slow the sword is. I just need to be more methodical with my attacking. On the plus side, I probably can fight these guys without aggroing the other one. Oh, he stays dead. That's cool. Right. Interestingly, only one haze came out at the start. Hey, buddy. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Oh, they're dual links. Okay. What the fuck? Dude. It's fine. We'll figure this out. Just need to parry him. All right. That's annoying. Fighting these things and the ranged guys all at once is just an exercise in insanity. Then again, I did do this myself by putting the game on hard mode. I guess I shouldn't complain too much. Alright. They're dual linked, which means that I can kill the haze fairly easily. That's obnoxious. I am stagger locked. Brother! I am out of stamina in every capacity. Ha! Alright, I can switch back to the axes now, right? Right? I can get my axes back. What do we got here? Interesting. Okay. This puzzle... I might not have the solution for. But I also might. Inventory. I had that journal with the 5 sequences in it. Where the hell is it? Hello, game? Oh, there it is. It moved positions. Dotted U shape, solid light bulb, dotted cartwheel, solid and dotted V shape, solid I. Alright, none of these correspond to any of those symbols. So this is an unknown. That being said, time to meander on my happy way towards wherever the convoy went. Looks like I get to deal with another one of the ranged units. Really wish I didn't have to deal with all these fucking hazed enemies. Maybe that's what happens when you put the game on hard. It's like, hey, you get to fight haze forever. Right? Attack me. Right, I am out of stamina. Okay. Game has stored rolls, that's good to know. I'm gonna die. I understand that this game is on hard mode, but damn, it's hard.
Looks like I need to adjust the dosage. Start over.
I keep forgetting that in the background of all this, I am being interrogated by bro of pallid melting face who kind of looks like a husk, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Let's try this again. I think the stamina usage on the axe is more. Fuck you. Got a little stupid hit at the end with the weird ass whatever that was. Do you have a haze in you? Is that a cave behind that tree? No, I don't think so. You don't have a haze in you, but I don't want to fight you anyway, so why do I even bother making note of it? What is going on there? How is it already outside the body? Actually, is that a completely separate haze than what I've seen before? I think it might be. Hopefully there's a save station on top of this hill. Maybe not. Just items. And a nice scenic overlook of the city. I'm guessing this is where the AAF started shelling the city. Yep. Steering Armed Forces High Command, AAF 2nd Artillery, establish artillery camp, identify elevated, easily defensible position, fortify and deploy camp, commence shelling target town of Java, weaken defensive positions, leave as much infrastructure intact as possible. Civilian migrants will be settled here. Inhabitants are expendable. 6th Battalion will arrive in 72 hours, time to secure the town. I wonder if I know what today's date is in-game. Anywhere. I wonder if that's communicated. What is this? Advanced medkit small. Can I take one of these Brownings? It won't help, but it'll make me feel better. What's up with the writhing masses of whatever the fuck that is? Normally the hazes are concealed inside the enemies. It's weird for one to be floating outside. Okay. That passage to the right is definitely where I need to go, but it has a save spot there, so I'm gonna start by doing that. Ooh! New weapon, Limbic Polearm. That looks more like an axe than a polearm, but okay. Huh. New drone module, Whirlwind. Spins the user, an extended weapon will cause extensive damage to proximate limbic entities. That is an indication of how to use this weapon, and I am here for it. First off, let's swap the position of the axe, and let's put the polearm out. Do I have anything other in the defensive or passive or active? No. And then I needed to throw the thing on the drone. Cool. Ooh, you're pretty speedy. Stamina hungry, but speedy. Ooh. kind of a fan of the polearm. Works pretty well. Okay, ecstasy. That is the haze that is ridiculously up and about. Oh, that whole group of enemies looks like a fucking nightmare. Is that quad linked? Got a block haze. It's got 2 ranged. I don't want to fuck with that. I can't even imagine what's inside of that tower that would have all of that bullshit associated with it. It's probably got good items. Do I do it? I'm never gonna be as weak as I am now. The moment I hit that thing, I am going to be targeted by all of the linked husks. I should probably determine whether or not those 4 are actually all of the husks that are there. Okay, it looks like that actually is all of the husks that are there. Well, nothing to it but to do it, I guess. I can run away if needed. What the fuck is going on? Well, that's fun. God damn, the lock-on is very... What the hell am I getting shot by? Oh my god! There was a ranged projectile in there that I don't think I've seen before. There's the spears from the ranged guys, obviously, but then there was like some kind of weird orb. And they respawn so quickly. I don't know if I've got it in me to actually fight those things. I think it's possible, I just gotta be better. Try that again. Let's take one of the ranged dudes off, get one of the ranged dudes off my back as soon as I can. Uh-huh. Whoa, see? Okay, you can just... Alright, regain stamina. Alright, you gotta go. Ooh, that was rough. See? It's okay to take on a challenge. Oh, is that a chest? It's got a thing on it. Oh, I see. The limbic rods have different symbols associated with them. You need the right limbic rod in order to access these types of things. I'm guessing this won't work. Rod's pushed out. Yep. Expected that, but good to know. Now, got a little bit more combat experience under the hood. Can't wait. Alright, you've got an associated guardian thing going on with you. Time loop guardian killed. Good. Do I have to kill all of the time loop guardians in the instance to beat the time loop? Or does just beating them at all work? I guess we'll have to find out later once I come back to the instance. In any event, this is where... Please don't summon a haze. Oh, that's a lot of bullshit. I guess this is why the game... Oh. Hi, guys. Hi. Spin to win. Time to find out what the charge ability is. It's okay. Uh-huh. Give me... All right. Ooh. Let's... Man. I hope that's the last time I have to face a horde like that. And now I know what happened to the convoy. Great. Oh! Shit! Fuck! Don't do that to me, game. Hey!
Hey! Help! Over here! In the maintenance room!
Yes, I hear you. You're lucky that that thing doesn't know how to operate doors. Well, that dude's dead. Who are you?
Thanks for the help. Wait,
Oh,
that necklace. You must be one of his friends.
scuffed young man. You're scuffed, boy. You're cooked. You're done for.
Who are you?
I'm Victor Gaz. I left Jova to look for my mentor Vitalis. My ears are still ringing from that damn explosion. The trucks must have driven over a mine or something.
I mean, it's possible. You say, your mentor. Are you the blacksmith's apprentice?
I pulled Lieutenant Rue out just in time. We're the only survivors. The explosion must have attracted the creatures. We hid in here until I could figure out a way back to Jova.
Hey, ON dude is still breathing. I didn't notice that before. Also, that must be Jaru. Who is Vitalis?
Who is Vitalis?
Vitalis is the blacksmith of Jova.
Fantastic.
I've been his apprentice for many years. I was an idiot to think I could go look for him.
Guess what? I'm probably his son.
Recently, some agents came for him. You know, black suits, shades. Let's just say they didn't seem like the type to fuck around. Listen, maybe we could help each other. Take the key to Vitalis' home. I found a locked door in the basement, but couldn't figure out how to open it. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
Let me guess, the stopwatch that I have somehow opens the door.
I'll come join you later. I need to make sure the lieutenant can make it back to Jova. I'll find a way to avoid the creatures.
Well, now's a good time. I cleared out most of the creatures on the way from there to here. Key for Vitalis' home. What else?
You know anything about this necklace?
We can talk about the necklace when we get back to Jova.
That's a yes.
Do you know what these weapons are?
Not here. We'll talk about it later when we get back to Jova.
That's also a yes. I know where
Where's
Vitalis' home
Vitalis'
is,
home?
but just tell me.
The house is right in front of the forge in the northeastern part of Jova. You can't miss it. There's a blue swing in the tree next to the house.
Thanks. Apparently that's all I get to learn from you at the moment. Any tradables? Oh, apparently yes.
I have no use for this.
Apparently no. Well, time to give the scared and slowly starving to death child a bloody teddy bear. This game has some issues. It'll be fine. Oh, brother did not see the barricade, did he? That is damn unfortunate. I should probably check to see whether or not you're a time loop guardian, huh? Music distortion? No. Okay. Don't need to worry about you then. Looks like the time loop's still locked up, though. What about you? Are you a time loop guardian? Maybe? No, that was just a noise you made. Oh, that would be screwed up. What if the voices of the enemies are distorted? Excuse me. Distorted babies crying. That'd be a hell of a sound design choice, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, I should probably check to see whether or not I can access the time loop. Still too dangerous. That means I haven't beaten all the Guardians yet. I do also need to check whether or not the Guardians respawn. I do remember what one Guardian looked like and approximately where it is, so I can go check on that. I think I need to go up the stairs and then left. Should probably touch the save point too, so I don't accidentally get killed and have to go back all the way to the ON convoy location. It was over here. That's the thing that goes underneath Jova. This is not the area where the Time Loop Guardian was. That area is. No, they stay defeated. Okay. That's good to know. So I don't have to go every instance and clear out the Time Loop Guardians every instance that or not every instance, every time I want to try for the Time Loop. What is you? Door's locked from the other side. That's a solid indication there's something good in there, right? Okay, I can't get through. I think I heard a dog. Dog? Uppercino? Dog. Dog! People! Person! Dog! Friend.
I found the poor pup whimpering alone in a house, just abandoned there by the owners. Unbelievable how utterly heartless these Palamists are.
You shelled their fucking village! What do you expect?
He's in good hands now, though. Aren't you? Who's a good boy?
Look, I really do want to free the dog. The dog sounds stressed out. Hey, do you have anything for a bloody plushie?
I don't want it.
That's a no. Hey, guess what? Free the puppy!
Hey! Hands off! I found him. He's mine now.
What if I try it again? Never mind? Okay. Well, if I come back to find that dog in poor condition, I am going to hurt you. Well, I'm gonna make passes at trying to hurt you. However, I don't think the game will allow me to do that. Who are you?
They recently assigned me to this battalion. I needed a breather after we pushed through Umbrahan. I heard rumors about what was going on behind the front lines. That shit in the forest. That isn't me. The Asterian army is filled with men like Vass. And he is as filthy as they come. Watch your back.
Nice to hear that's a good dude. In case shit goes down, I may need to rely on you to watch my back. Who are you?
I've seen Enzo and Daniel do some fucked up shit, but this takes the cake. Almost retched when I walked in.
Okay. Is this something that I'm gonna get content warned on when I walk in?
And again, what happened to their families? I guess it's tit for tat, huh?
It's sort of cynical to say, but in we go. Okay, it doesn't look terrible right off the bat. Yeah, still looking okay. What is this? What? Why is heirloom necklace the thing that I can interact with the elephant plushie with? Of course it doesn't fit there. It's an elephant plushie. What's supposed to fit there? Not the bloody teddy bear, apparently. Ah. Well, that's apparently what happened. Oh! I need that.
Damn it. Of course I drew the short straw. The worst cleanup job in town and I pull it. Figures.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about what's going on behind the camera. Or your job in, or part in making it happen. Anyway, mead. I know where to put mead. Mead is for the soldier that wanted mead, and I don't remember exactly where he is. I think he's in the same-ish direction as the blacksmith. I think he's down just to the right here. I remember it meant like a park bench. Who are you?
These are the scumbags.
Nah. No, not you. Yes, you. Guess what?
This hooch right here.
Yep, sign in mead.
Stationed to guard
You have
the
Vass's key. Here. I didn't mean to do that. Guess what?
Ah, this is almost empty. Ah, well, I guess it's a start. I'd be a lot more appreciative of a full bottle.
Yeah? I can't get into the Abbey. Okay, guess you're just going to ignore my goodwill. Sure. Now, the other thing that I need to do is go talk to Rebecca, because maybe giving her the teddy bear is a good thing. Although maybe not. Mayhap she does not want a blood-covered teddy bear. Maybe she's too old for teddy bears in general. But always good to check. Hey, Rebecca. Guess what? Terrible item.
I don't need this.
Okay. To be fair, after all the things you've experienced, you're probably a little bit more mature than you should be at your age. Well, not mature. Experienced. That's probably the right term. Now I just need to figure out how to free the dog. Oh, that's not the right direction. Here we go. Up, over the bend. Down. Around and through. Blacksmith's house should be right here, and it is. Excuse me, don't get caught in the tree. Door is locked from the other side. I have the fucking key, though. Is this not the blacksmith's house? Oh, wait, no, this is the forge. You mean the house across the street, don't you? Yep. Vitalis' home. Interesting. I'm guessing that's some form of foreshadowing. This is almost certainly my old room. That's almost certainly me. Frame picture of a young boy in a soapbox car found in Vitalis' house in Jova, case of March's database, not something. Right, there's the thing here. Keys car, set of car keys with a toy car keychain found in Vitalis' home at Casa Marches. Cool. Victor's Vigil. That doesn't necessarily immediately... Oh, there's a path down. That's... Who knows? Why is there just a single thing of grass growing out of the rug? A peculiar thing to be happening. Family picture. Frame picture of a young man with his pregnant wife found in Vitalis' house in Jova, Arcadia Marshes. Acacia Marshes. That did look like the shoulder-length blonde-haired lady that was in the starting cutscene. So that's probably a character's mother. Hey! I have some car keys. I should go get that mead back. Ooh, what's this? Heirloom necklace? Aha! Vitalis, do you remember the book you gave me when I became pregnant? It was a play from the outside. You had brought it from a smuggler. I remember a particular passage that aptly captures my newfound feelings towards you. I'll never pause again, never stand still, till either death hath closed these eyes of mine, or fortune given me measure of revenge. Until we meet again, Vitalis. Note revenge. A letter vowing revenge on my father. Ha. Remember a particular passage that aptly captures my newfound feelings towards you. Okay, so parents had a little bit of a falling out, it seems. Interesting. Mother, known person update. Nice. Ooh, we get to go into the underground of the city? Hey, these passages do not seem like they're normal passages. These seem like special sort of crypt-like passages. Were my parents up to some shit down here? Oh, well, that's gotta be a whole lot of stuff that I don't have. I'm missing one of the keys. This is a very strange area. Did my father just turn this into his man cave? Wait. 3 portraits. Uh-huh. I don't even know... Oh, wait, this is from all throughout the house. Okay. All right, you have me at confused. We have a puzzle here. There are numbers scattered around. I wonder if the paintings have anything to do... Oh, wait a minute. 32, 17... What was the number on the hood of the... The go-kart. What was the number? $13. 32, 17, 13. Ow, fall damage. Right? 32, 17, 13. 32, 17, 13. 32, 17, 13. Nice! Whoa! Well, that's all kinds of weird. 14 March 1856. That is significantly longer ago. To all brothers and sisters of the Vigil, we have made great progress in deciphering the ancient locking mechanism used by the enigmatic Order of the Eye. We believe what lies beyond these mechanisms may well provide answers that have eluded us for centuries. To unlock the mechanism, a specific set of keys must be inserted in all available slots. These keys are long rectangular rods that the Order appears to have hidden in strategic locations across Hadia. Each rod is hued based on its limbic sphere and carries an inscribed symbol. Thus, to each mechanism, each slot requires a specific key. The key's hue and symbol must match the slot. May your vigilance never falter. Okay, so there's not just the normal types. There's also colors. That's good to know. New glyph. Doesn't require lock-on, costs 150, limbic energy, guard stamina loss, minus 33%, that's good. Lingering pain. Cost, limbic energy, damage per second, 30, 50, 90. A pool of deep sorrow unfurls around you, inflicting lingering damage to affected limbic entities. A pointed lance of calcified rage erupts from your weapon and blazes toward your target, detonating upon impact. Costs limbic energy and causes a lot of damage. You spawn a pool of pure terror energy that can be activated at will, leaving the seized limbic entities in dreadful pain. I'm confused. How does pool equate to explosion? Maybe that's just the pool radius and the damage that they... I don't know. Oh my god, so many glyphs. Acute delirium swells and grips limbic entities in front of you, eroding their stance damage. Nice. What is this? Brothers and sisters of the Vigil, the journalist has arrived. Meet at the Weeping Night as planned A. Oh. Oh. Oh my, is that a great sword? Don't mind if I do. Parry agility, D. Attack speed, D. Oh dear, this thing's gonna be slow as molasses, but it's gonna hit like a brick. Isn't it? Isn't it? My quest to be max level on all of the weapons. I guess. Right. Vitalis has become abundantly clear to me that we are being systematically hunted. This is more than a mere coincidence. Entire chapters are going silent. You know how I feel about this business with the journalist? We have never been so vulnerable. Now is not the time to be bringing in outsiders. More than ever, be vigilant, brother. Your friend, Damien. Good to know that some shit was going down. Now, the question is, if I exit this building, am I immediately going to be just assaulted by whatever the hell is going on outside? I'm sorry, what is going on? I'm confused. Where did all of my new upgrades go? Yes, so those are all the things I unlocked. Glyphs and shards. Oh, these are glyphs and I need to unlock glyph slots on my weapons in order to equip them. Right, I forgot about that. Father's name is Vitalis. You are correct. That should be everything inside here, I'm guessing. It's weird that they have a mannequin of a husk. But to each their own, I suppose. I wonder if... Well... I have the right... That one has the right symbol and color. No. Thank you. That's not going to work. Rods are pushed out, right, because the hue is incorrect. Okay. Guess I'm going to have to be looking for a whole lot of those key things. I wonder if they're consumed upon use. I hope not. That means I just have to find even more of them than I would have to otherwise. Hey, dude bro, are you outside now? Ah, you're at the blacksmith. That's good.
Hey, I made it back. Come and see me when you're done.
Shouldn't Zhu be around here? Ooh, what's this? Wait, huh? I already have a limbic sword. This is a second limbic sword? Victor, I've always respected your moral objection to martial training. Should you ever change your mind or simply wish to evaluate your handiwork, there exists an inveterate training facility used by generation of vigils right here in Acacia Marshes. You can find the entrance below Monument Hill. The pillars ensure entrance must wield a limbic weapon counterclockwise from the northeast. Pillars ensure entrance must wield a limbic weapon counterclockwise from the northeast. Not sure what that means. I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. Any other goodies? Also, I forgot your name was Victor. Sorry about that. Where is Zhao Ru, sorry. Name ends with an... or last name starts with an R, not a Z. Oh, I can't talk to you from the outside where your face is. Of course not.
Thanks for helping us in the tunnel. I left Lieutenant Rue at the outpost. I'll check in on her later.
Cool. I don't actually know where the outpost is.
Any luck figuring out how to open the door in the basement? I looked everywhere for the code.
The code was in the pictures, Victor. Anyways, all of these things that you didn't tell me before, tell me about them now.
Can you tell me more about Vitalis?
Vitalis was haunted by the past and anxious about the future. He was often away, sometimes for months at a time.
So you trained yourself. Good on you.
After seeing the destruction of the war and the creature's sudden appearance, I now understand why he was so preoccupied.
You look a little bit like Alex Steele, you know that? I wonder if there was some inspiration there.
Do you know the woman in the pictures?
Whoever she is, she seems to be a painful memory.
That's his wife. My
Vitalis
mom.
became angry whenever I asked about her, and he would shut me out completely. So I dropped it.
Yeah, you want to take a look at this note? Apparently they had a falling out. Oh, that might literally be the
What do you
note.
make of this note?
Vitalis never mentioned a journalist. I know where the Weeping Knight is, though. It's in the Vissa Hills.
Cool.
It's a large statue of a Sabinian knight holding another fallen in combat. I'm surprised it's still around, considering it's in the Palamist province. It's nestled under a large weeping willow tree. People often light candles and leave pictures of their loved ones at the foot of the statue.
This is all information that is great to know, but which I will probably forget.
What do you know about the vigil?
Vitalis told me about the vigil, but not in detail. Before he left, he promised to explain everything upon his return.
Guess we're never learning about that then.
Any idea what Captain Voss is up to?
Bullshit.
My best guess is that he's thieving. Be careful when dealing with Voss. Men like him are unpredictable, which makes Voss very dangerous.
Oh, no shit.
I'm only alive because I'm useful to him. Thanks Etheris, too. Otherwise, I'd be dead or, worse, shipped off to a prison camp.
What is going on with Abbot Jaffer?
When I left to find Vitalis, they kept him in a small house in the center of town, exposing him like that in the open. Captain Voss wants to send a message to whoever remains in Jova. I'll find a way to get him some water when the guard is distracted. It's all I can do for him. Whatever Captain Voss wants from Abbot Jaffer, he won't stop until he gets it.
He wants some kind of treasure that's in the Abbey, except apparently there is no treasure in the Abbey.
You know anything about this necklace?
Vitalis has one too, though it's not quite the same. I noticed some of his friends wore similar ones around their necks. They call themselves the Vigil. I think they're made of limbic shards like your weapons, but I'm not sure. The weapons, the necklaces, and the Vigils are all connected somehow. I guess Vitalis left out some lessons.
Or your training was never complete.
What are these weapons?
They're called limbic weapons. Vitalis told me that they were intricately tied to this country's history. He taught me how to repair and enhance them.
That's good.
But to do so, I need limbic shards. And Vitalis wouldn't tell me where the shards come from.
Limbic entities.
He kept a small stash hidden behind the red toolbox. Go get it, and I'll show you what I can do.
I already have quite a sizable stash on my person.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
When I met Vitalis, I was in a very dark place. If it wasn't for him, chances are I'd either be a criminal or dead. Face down in a ditch somewhere.
I'm guessing he took one look at you and thought, huh, you look kind of like my son.
But Vitalis saw something in me. He gave me focus, discipline, and skills. Skills that would one day serve a great purpose.
As a blacksmith for the Order of the Vigils, whatever that is. Alright, give me the general knowledge.
We've always been cut off from the rest of the world, even before Girion Yankel's dictatorship. Everyone acts surprised when Sabinians and Palamists rip each other apart. Isolation has terrible consequences on individuals. Imagine what it can do to an entire population. In fact, you don't have to. Look around. There are plenty of examples of such consequences. It's like Hadia is a science experiment gone awry, meant to teach the rest of the world a lesson.
I should probably pronounce Hadia correctly at some point.
After witnessing and hearing of atrocities being committed all over Hadia, it only seems to fill my spirit with dark thoughts. One thought stands out from the rest, though. Whatever these creatures are, we deserve them.
Man.
I have nothing but good to say about them. They're the first outsiders I ever met. They were very friendly to everyone and very helpful. Lieutenant Rue gave me a few odd jobs here and there.
Victor's too good for this place.
Her men taught me how to play football. I had a blast, as did some of the kids in Jova. They organized a small tournament, which helped us forget about the political tensions flaring up.
You say football. Do you mean like pigskins or with the feet or with the slamming people in the chest with your chest?
I feel sorry for Lieutenant Rue, though. She lost all her men. They were all very close, especially with Rojo and Typhon. I should check in on her soon.
Where is she, by the way?
My father was Sabinian. I'm a freak occurrence in Hadia. I belong to both worlds. I think the Sabinians got lost in their so-called progressiveness. They seem to have lost touch with their roots. If you go far enough into history, Sabinians were all Palamists at one time. I think it's important to know where you're from. It might humble some of the pride and temper reckless ambitions.
Yeah, Victor's too good for this place.
Don't tell anyone, but my mom was a Palamist. I attended mass and participated in some of the rituals. It made my mother happy.
Ooh, you're the kind of child this current Civil War situation probably doesn't like.
But I grew out of it. Now that I think about it, that's when my life took a turn for the worse. Vitalis helped me out of that hole I had dug for myself. However, I would be a liar if I said that my faith didn't play a big part in my recovery. I'm happy to say that I stand in his gaze again. And yes, I admit it. I pray to him at times, especially for Vitalis' safe return.
Alright, don't let these Sabinians hear you say that. I would like to keep you around for as long as possible.
Vitalis had a relapse a while back. I helped him through it. He let a few things slip out, though. It didn't make much sense then, but I started connecting the dots when I crossed the marsh. He spoke of these creatures. He said that they were coming. He called it the Calamity. He said they were the physical manifestation of malevolent human emotions, and war was their doorway into our world.
Thank you, Victor, for finally putting forth some information that actually illuminates whatever the hell is going on with those demon creatures.
I figured it was the alcohol talking. I sure as hell believe him now.
I had to fight enough of them. Man, I just showed up in your fine-ass Vista Hills. Travel areas between the APC. Cool. New craft interaction. You said behind red toolbox there were shards. Aha. Yeah, neutral shard. Aha. See that? That's the other part of the chest in the basement. Rue, I'm gonna guess that you're somewhere in the house. I would imagine that the Sabinians probably aren't super jazzed about you being here otherwise. Or maybe I'm incorrect. Oh wait, no, he said that he left her at the outpost. Never mind. Alright, back down to Funky Town to go unlock whatever the hell is in that chest. Because I think that stash just gave me the last thing I needed in order to open it. And we'll find out whether or not these things are consumed. Alright. Yes. Yes. Open sesame. Oh. You're bathed in limbic energy, healing you in the process. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A non-consumable heal. What an incredible... Oh, I guess I don't get those back. I hope those aren't used for other things too. Ah. Get me up the ladder. Now we can take a good look at the crafting system. I didn't note any money of any sort, so it's probably all just done via whatever shards you have available.
Need upgrades?
Yes. Give to me. Imbue defensive gear. Oh. Oh. Actually fairly cheap. Never mind. I'm looking at the extra cost now. This increases damage absorption 10%. Limbic power improves. Cool. Man, these are kind of expensive. I think I would want to upgrade my weapons first. Weave limbic consumables. Excuse me? Oh. This is why the game gives me so many of the neutral shards, huh? I should probably... Limbic restoration. Okay, that just gives me limbic energy back. That gives me regen, which is probably useful. I'm gonna hold off on getting any of these immediately. Study. No relevant items. That's probably an unlock. Okay, we're gonna come back to that screen. That looks complicated. Upgrade weapons is probably fairly straightforward. I see. So you upgrade the weapons, and it doesn't immediately make them better, but it increases the level max. So I don't even have to get them to level 4 or 4 in order to upgrade them. I can just upgrade them whenever I feel like. Interestingly... Oh, wait a minute. Are there different upgrade paths? There are different upgrade paths. So that is why the game gives you multiple choices, or multiple of the same weapon. I don't know jack or shit about the different damage types. But I need to upgrade the damage types in order to get the game to give me more damage on my weapons. I'm gonna go use the restroom really quickly, and then we're gonna come back and think about what to do with the upgrades. Be back in a moment. Alrighty. Back to it. Also, never underestimate the cognitive value of toilet thoughts, because I'm pretty sure I know how this upgrade system works. Remember those glyphs we got? I am guessing that in order to use those glyphs, you need to have a weapon of the associated damage type. So we have all of these glyphs, right? We have... These look like neutral glyphs. We have grief, ecstasy, terror, and rage. I'm guessing in order to use these glyphs, we need to have a weapon that of the associated type. So I'm guessing terror and neutral can be equipped to terror, ecstasy to ecstasy, grief to grief, rage to rage. So we really just want to figure out what glyph we want. Obviously, throwing on a terror weapon would give me most options. Limbic Mending. I definitely want this on a sword. What did we have? We had Recoil, which teleports me. We have Frightful Ambush, which does explosion damage. Quite a lot of it at that. I kind of like the idea of grief and healing. This seems like a good glyph for just sort of, I don't know what the word is, slow combat. I'm not particularly confident that I'm able to fight the thing. Then I'll be able to throw this out and not have to worry about taking damage, which means I probably wouldn't pair it with Limbic Mending. Perfect Guard. Limbic Energy suffuses around you, reducing endurance loss when blocking a hit. Mm-hmm. I am going to upgrade the Lance and throw Grief on it, and then maybe Limbic Mending, depending on how that works. Because I do like the Lance. And then we'll have to see how the Greatsword feels before I do anything with it. Was Grief? Yes. About to hold A.
I've done myself this time.
Oh. Oh, interesting. It changes forms, too. Does this cost anything? Yes, it costs shards. Okay. I cannot upgrade a weapon because I don't have the shards to do so. I don't have any grief. Right, I haven't fought any grief enemies yet. This is perhaps not the best idea. What variety of shards do I have in abundance at the moment? I think equip glyphs. Yes, I sort of figured that was how that was going to work. Can I hold up the 3 glyphs? Glyphs can only be added to weapons of grade 2 or higher. Okay, that doesn't specify that I can't add different glyph types. But the menu confirms my suspicions about that being the case. Okay, so this is the left trigger menu. What do I want to be on where? I think having heal on the attack button is probably going to be the one that makes the most sense. We'll put... Interesting. Keep that there. That's fine. What was the other one? The other one was reduce endurance loss. We'll keep that off at the moment, and then we'll throw the other one down here. Yeah, this will be fine. This will be fine. And I really can't think what to do with you. Inventory, shards-wise, most of what I have are rage shards. I have no grief shards. So I could upgrade another weapon to tier 3, probably. Question is what to do it to. I do like the axes.
I have no use.
Yeah, you have no use for that. We're gonna have to find out who does have a use for it at some point in the future.
What can I do for you?
I do also need to look at the glyphs menu, because I'm guessing this lets me craft them. Never mind, it does not let me craft them. Weird. It just shows me what the glyphs are? Okay, so there are a shit ton of different glyphs. Is this just like a completion menu for what glyphs I've found? I don't know. Do I have to use glyphs in order to unlock them? That might be the case. Okay, it's telling me that this one is equipped. I'm guessing I only get one. Oh. I see. You only get one glyph. Maybe you get one of each rank at some point. But I'm guessing that this is just to help you keep track of where you put your glyphs. Good to know. Now about my defensive gear. It would probably be a smart idea to upgrade both of these to increase my endurance.
Damn, I'm good.
Yeah? You are good. Thank you very much.
I'm getting good at...
My endurance is increased by 1,000. My damage reduction has increased by 10%. That's great. Huh. Look, I really want to imbue the greatsword. For no specific reason. But I really want to do it. It's a terrible idea. I think Rage had a lot of quick movements, so maybe putting Rage on the greatsword would be a good idea. Then again, Ecstasy was fast as shit, so maybe that's a good idea. I don't think... It doesn't seem to change any of the underlying stats, at least not immediately. Oh, wait. Each of the different weapons has a different limbic theft rating. Oh. Greatsword has a high innate limbic theft rating. I think the most I have at the moment for abilities is the green one, which is Terror. So maybe if I use Terror on the greatsword, that will allow me to turn the greatsword kind of confusingly into a casting weapon. Man, I want to have every variety of every weapon. This game is giving me that feeling. This is the same problem I have in Monster Hunter with just wanting to collect everything. Ain't nothing but to do it.
I've outdone myself this time.
Oh, look at the slab. It's glorious. Glorious slab. Oh, I can upgrade it again? Yep, it didn't increase the base stats. Guard protection 20, limbic theft 25, DD on agility and speed still. Hey, look, there's I can do another thing. I can upgrade it again, and then I don't have to upgrade it later, I guess. You know what? I'm just going to make one of everything. Ecstasy was fast. So let's throw Ecstasy on the twin axes.
Vitalis will be proud.
Whoever designed the weapons in this game, I feel like they worked on Warframe. They're beautiful. Completely impractical, excuse me, but beautiful nonetheless. I don't have enough shards in order to upgrade that weapon, but I have a whole bunch of things I can do now. Huzzah. What do I need to do from here? I think the game wanted me to go to the next area. I don't want to do that yet. I want to go down to the southwest. Also, I'm going to really quickly I was gonna say I was gonna take the med kit off of my hotbar, but that seems like a terrible idea. Oh wait, no, I need to equip the glyphs onto the greatsword. Right, I have options. What do I want to throw on? Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't have it equipped on multiple weapons. That makes sense. Let's put big damage down on the attack button. Let's put recoil in case I need to get the fuck out of dodge. And then what was the last one? Perfect guard. Reduces guard stamina loss. I feel like the greatsword is probably a kind of weapon where I'll have to guard a lot, so I'm going to throw that on too. This is sort of reminding me of... Man, it'd be great if I could remember the words or the names of other games. What am I thinking of? Code Vein. Code Vein 2 specifically, with how you can set up the weapon abilities. Just a little bit. Not like it's ripping it off, but more like it's got a similar feel to it, where you can set up the weapons to attack like how you want them to. Where am I going? I'm just going in a southwesterly direction and immediately running into a wall. Cool. And we're continuing to walk. Where is a place I can get out from? There we go. So now we have an explicit reason to go out of our way to attack hazes. Oh, this will be interesting. Let me see. I got our heal, got our damage over time. I want to... Ooh. Hi-ya, I'm in trouble. What happened? Ouch. Damn you. I could have done much better, but I lived. Any fight you can walk away from, am I right? Yeah, I'm right. I'm always right. Okay, this is just where the road ends, huh? Could these ON dudes stop blocking the roads? That's 2 for 2. I need to get some better drivers in the ON task force. What is going on? Oh, no. Sorry, I thought that there was some grief shenanigans going on here. But no, just a bunch of dead ON guys. I like that square patch of textured ground. It makes me happy for some reason. Actually, is that just an actual square of texture? It is. It's an actual square of texture. I am standing on a checkerboard. Wait, is this how all of the texture is? Is it all checkerboards? Or is this just some weird shit that's going on specifically where I'm standing? I know that's a weird thing to get hung up on all of a sudden, but the checkerboards fascinate me. Now... Ow. Nice. Alright, definitely easier to kill shit with an upgraded weapon. Also, I don't know if that ability that I used was actually working. Oh. Is this the thing Victor was talking about? I remember him saying something counterclockwise all of a sudden. Aha. Well, I don't think I have... Oh, I actually... No, I don't have any of those. Never mind. Well, he did say counterclockwise. Wait. Okay, no, these two are both the same. I have negative idea what's going on with that. Oh. Holy shit, you two are alive.
I still can't believe what happened. We were finally leaving Jova. This massive creature materialized ahead of us. Swatted the truck aside like a fly. I grabbed what we could, slogged through the marsh. The creatures were everywhere. What the hell are they?
Oh!
Rojo and I are the only two left.
Are you, the other guy? Rojo is one of the two guys that Rue was missing.
I'm almost out of metformin. I'm a goner without those pills. Even if I wasn't stuck in a goddamn swamp, sourcing medication in a war-torn country is next to impossible.
Tyrion? That was the other guy's name, maybe? Yeah, sorry. I don't...
How the hell did you find us?
Meh.
No, it doesn't matter. We were part of the peacekeeping mission assigned to Jova. When the order to pull out came in, I was so relieved. Our CO, Lieutenant Rue, convinced us to stay for a few days. I wanted out of this place so bad. And it didn't take much effort to convince the others to leave with me. And now we're stuck here. No way in hell I'm going back out there without support. I need a SATCOM radio to contact HQ. Damn it.
So I need metformin and a SATCOM radio. Got it. I can give you a teddy bear. No? Teddy bear for your pain?
I don't need this.
Okay, never mind. Is this a real door? I think it is a real door. Not that I know how to get it to work, though. Whatever. I'm just... Wait, are these... They're not on. Until I turn them. I'm gonna leave them on. That's why they're suffering. Lack of teddy bear. Teddy bear deficiency. You boys need more plushy cuddles. Also, hi, Noble. Hi, buddy. You missed. Oh dear. Terror is, funnily enough, easily the haze type that I'm most scared of fighting. See, I don't know why you can get away with doing that. Woohoo! Ow! You. I'm a gamer. I play games. And I got all of my dying out earlier in the stream, so I don't need to die now. So the dude is... The things are lit now. What was the point of that? Was there any point to that? Hard to say. Guess we'll find out at some point. Do I have a... No, the game expressly says that I don't have a map. Do have a bunch of information, though. Excuse me. Game. Let me select the thing. Are you slowly... What the hell is going on? Stick drift. Stop it. I am not touching the controller at this very moment. This game is going to make me lose my mind. Select the god. Yeah, I need to buy a new controller. The journalist contact with the vigils, yada yada yada. The vigils, thank you. Very little is known about them, seem to be an organization. Okay, you're just gonna be like this. I'm gonna stop trying to interact with that menu. I have one more little islet to check out over here, and then after that I can go ahead and move on to the next area. I get a feeling that I'm sort of slowly tapping out of the things I can do here. Look at you! Ow. Ow. Alright, look. Aha, see? Now you're taking damage over time. I guess it was just... didn't work that other time. You don't take damage over time for very long. Let me try that again. Ooh. It's actually not bad. Alrighty then. Now I do also need to try out the greatsword. Oh. Something tells me I'm going to enjoy using this. Hey, buddy. That's a lot of damage. Alright, you're gonna, ow, shoot that at me. What the hell? Color me confused. Oh, you're linked to both of them. What's going on? I can't hit at this range because I'm silly. What is the charge attack like? Oh, it's good. Oh, the charge attack is good. That was fantastic. I enjoyed that very much. Excuse you? Oh, drone ability unlocked, or came off cooldown. Never mind. All good. Back to the APC I go. As soon as I find a place. Actually, I guess I do need to talk to Voss really quickly because I did find the blacksmith. He might give me a little bit of a reward for it. It's not likely, but it's worth checking out. Hey Voss, can you be even slightly cool for a moment? Just the barest concept of helpful, maybe? You want a teddy bear? Would that stop you being an asshole?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Wait, really? Nope, never mind. Alright.
What now?
Blacksmith.
Is Victor gonna be okay?
I won't lay a hand on him. I'm just happy to see the smoke rise from the forge again. I have a long list of things that need his attention. Now, if you don't mind, I'm a busy man.
Fair point.
What's going on with the priest?
And here I thought we had an understanding. That priest is an AAF problem. He's a goddamn spy. End of story.
A spy? He's a priest. What are you talking about? Maybe Abbot Jaffer is part of the vigil.
What's going on at the Abbey?
The Abbey is off limits, and it's under investigation. We believe these priests are spies and informants for the enemy. We'll get to the bottom of this very soon.
I mean, or you could just be trying to loot the place. I kind of between you and Abbot Jaffer, I'm sort of on Abbot Jaffer's side. Hey lady, you want a teddy bear? Assuming you're still alive. You're still alive.
Thank you.
Oh, at least you thanked me for it. Hey Jaffer, you want a teddy bear?
I have no use for this, my son.
That's a no. I thought you might want a little comfort, okay? You're sort of strapped to a bunch of posts.
Be wary, my son. The serpent's ways lurk behind every corner.
I got a serpent lurking in my pants. Hey-o! But no more text. Comments. Words? Dialogue, that's the term. Well, not really a dialogue. No, yes, a dialogue. Never mind. My character does, in fact, speak. Now, time to go to the APC. And move on to the next area. Excuse me. Need to hold up. Do I teleport inside of the APC or do I teleport to the outside of the APC? Apparently I teleport to the outside of the APC. I forgot how fucking far away the APC was from everything. Ooh, we're gonna get a new cutscene of... I was gonna say whoever the screen lady was, but apparently not at the moment. Navigation computer. No. Any other new and novel things? That looks to be a high power... Ooh, that's a machine gun. Gimme. Next up, Vissa Hills. Zone's Weeping Night. Okay. That's good to keep track of. Wait. Threats 1, threats unknown, threats 1. Is that like an actual danger rating? Potentially. Hey, that was a good driving through those barricades. Like less than a foot of clearance on each side. John McAllister is a good driver. And I am continuing to manifest gasoline out of the ether. Like the hero I am. Look, I get that there's a tree down, but like, there's a whole ass APC here. I figure we could probably roll right over this thing. Not that we necessarily want to, but eh. What am I doing here? I have no recollection of what I could possibly be doing here. Time to go back into the thing and try to hope and pray that I can actually... You know what if I just use the mouse? Oh. Oh no, the information gets more complicated. You know what, let's exit out really quickly. So how does this work? Do I have to... Grand. Alright, you already told me what limbic weapons were. Where is... Not Vitalis' home. Maybe Mother? No, that's no information. Yes, you're linked to Vitalis. Location, Vissa Hills. Right, we're looking for Vitalis here, I'm guessing. Victor, yada yada. And what is this? ON Convoy. ON Convoy got blown up. Why do I not have a fully unlocked portrait of the village of Jova? I feel like I was pretty full on all of those. Okay, there are... Ooh, is that a new enemy variety? That is, in fact, a new enemy variety. Just as gross as all of the other ones. Hey, buddy. Have you heard? Oh, no. Okay. You must be Grief. Ah, shit, there's a ranged dude. Right. Time to switch to the fast weapon. And then getting fucking wombo comboed by the goddamn ranged unit. Shit. Don't fucking get stuck on the geometry. Ah! Brother. All right, slow and steady. You gotta go. Fuck me, that was rough. Didn't die though. I don't know you can do the crunk voice. I don't know what crunk means. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, Kronk? As in from the Emperor's New Groove. Yes, I can kind of do the Kronk voice. Just a little bit though. I don't think I have the full bassy goodness of it though. Just a little bit. Sort of a classic for anyone that does voices. Oh. You're a spin to win type. I gotta say, I am a fan of greatswords, but the halberd's kind of doing it for me. I don't think I can get in. I'll stop trying to climb the wall, mine entrance to the northwest like everyone else. And then just a picture of rats. To the northwest. I'm guessing you literally mean this entrance right here. Problem. What the? Oh. There's the knight statue. Nothing else around the back. I could feel the game trying to give me fall damage there. I'm not a fan. Whoop. Save it.
Hey!
What?
Over here.
I don't think you're in good condition.
Are you? With the reinforcements? Wait. Had them on the run. They fled. Northeast. Over the hill. Go.
Do you die after I press A? No? Okay. Well, I gotta do my little loop-de-loop around the tree. What the f... Genuinely scared me. Alright. Let your grief out. Drone, you go. Rock'em sock'em robots? Yep. Welcome to the blender, buddy. I am glad that I'm seeing grief enemies around. This means I'll be able to get upgrade materials for my new favorite weapon, the lance. I don't want to fight you, though. Okay, you're immediately fighting right off the bat. Good to know. He's gonna throw that shit at me. Not a fan. Hey, quit it with that shit. Are you gonna let me attack? These fucking things are the worst. I'm out of stamina. Goodness. Well, here is very clearly the mine. Problem is, the game's sort of indicating to me that I need to go check on the gunfire. So I'm gonna go check on the gunfire. Probably someone just died. Not my fault. I was too busy grinding shards. Well, that OMSIF soldier is dead. Oh, and has a weapon. Never mind, drone module. Unit attaches to the user's back while deploying its propellers for maximum propulsion, assisting with accelerated tactical maneuvers. Minute 30 cooldown. Damn. Is that you, Vitalis? What did you do to this guy?
Come to finish me off. You coward.
Come to finish something off.
Who are you?
I'd sooner die before I tell you anything. Wait. Wait. Your necklace. Show it to me.
Hey, Pops. Guess who?
Impossible.
I'm just recognizing that the main character looks like BJ Blazkowicz.
Please tell me you're not one of them.
No. I just stole their gear.
It's clever. Oh, there's so much to say.
Didn't know it was clever at the time, though.
But the curtain falls on me, my son.
Hey, what about that other blonde kid that you picked up that looks like me?
Stolen from me.
Hey, yo.
I'm a vigil, sworn to protect Adea.
What happened between you and Mom?
We failed to stop the calamity.
No shit, buddy.
But hope stands before me.
Ooh. That looks grief-related.
Take this. It's called the Keystone of Grief.
Ta-da! Color theory of Hadia.
Promise me. You must continue what we've begun to uncover. Find the journalist. Find Agatha. When you do, use the passcode Pentos.
Cool.
I won't trust you.
No shit.
Especially dressed like that.
Well, this is my armor.
I saw them escape into the rocky ridges. To the southwest. Towards the old windmill. I'm sorry. My burden is now yours to carry. Promise me, we'll stop the calamity.
Damn. Known each other for all of 30 seconds, he's already trauma dumping. Oh.
I will.
Just like that.
Is Agatha my mother?
Your mother.
Don't die right now. Don't do it. To you or literally? Gee, thanks, Pops. Hello, Senor Fatneck.
I read your psyche val. The military officially diagnosed you as being a high-functioning sociopath.
I think you read your own psyche val, fucker.
I see why you were so successful. Out of curiosity,
Low physically functioning, though.
what's it like to barely feel anything?
Lungs probably look like coal.
Practical. I never second guess. I have no regrets, no fear, no animosity.
Even towards me?
Even you.
Give it time. I tend to bring out the worst in people. So,
That goiter's not contagious,
now we
right?
Understand something? Your father dies in front of you. Your mother is dead. Why pursue this?
Purportedly
I
dead.
stared into my father's eyes and saw a man with something I never had.
And what was that?
An undying purpose. I stood in the home I was born in, and it only seemed to fill me with more emptiness. No memories, no feelings. Nothing had changed. In that moment, I felt a connection.
To him?
To Hadia.
Okay.
Interesting.
I agree with this man
So,
somehow.
Where did you go from there?
Whatever the direction that Pops told me to go, despite the fact that I just forgot. Ancient sculpture depicting a crying eye. It's carved from a strange material obtained from Vitalis in Vista Hills. Database entry not found. Gee, thanks. Oh. New styling option is available. Yes, please. How do I do styling? How do I forgot. I immediately forgot how to change my style. I figured this out at some point. It'll come back to me. Aha, there we go. Yes, Putin hat. Fantastic. I get it. I wasn't able to equip the hat before because I didn't have a, or I had the hood up. So this is a rather sizable grave and several rather sizable rocks. How long have I been making this? Also, this is up on the ridge where I was before. What direction did Pop say to go? I already forgot. Symbol of grief, yada yada. Buried him, closed the night statue. Told me to find Agatha. Note I found Legend of Seeker's office. Old man with white beard and purple scarf. Yes. Low. Stop. Stick drift. Stop it. Journalists escaped to the rocky ridge to the southwest towards the windmill. Towards the windmill. That is a more helpful direction than... Aha, windmill. Southwest. There we go. Hey, buddy. Spit your haze out. Drone. Thank you. out of stamina. Zone of silence, question mark? Cool. Terror shard, thank you. I need to go into the mine. I don't need to go into the mine. I want to go into the mine. I didn't get the pickaxe, but I can still look for diamonds. Maybe the mine is actually the direction I need to go. Who knows? Oh, look at that. The path splits immediately. Ain't that swell? Oh, dear. Grand. The more I swing, the more my weapon upgrades, the more damage I do, the less I need to swing. Let's swap off to the greatsword for a minute. I hear up. That means... Woo! Oh man, I don't like... Whack. Yeah. Okay. Regen a little bit of stamina. Should be another one. You're gonna... You know, weirdly enough, I think this greatsword attacks about the same speed as the, just the normal sword. Rusted key. Cool. That'll be useful, I imagine, at some point in the future. Maybe. I recognize that rat symbol. I'm going in the right direction. Maybe I should call those things sombreros. They look like sombreros. Ow. Shard neutral. Is this what the key goes to? Maybe. Save spot. Did I go the correct direction on accident? That would be very like me if I had done that. I will never put my drone on my back. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm just inside the... Well, I don't think I have the... Item doesn't fit in there. Yeah, okay. It went out of my inventory for a moment, though, which is why I was a little concerned. Unlock and open. Scan. What do you say? Dance, O lost ones, dance in wild reveille till the earth quakes and our two-headed father wakes. You have climbed and now you must climb. Wait, you have arrived and now you must climb. Okay, this church is dedicated to Tear, the twin-headed serpent of calamity and destruction. Presumably. Hypothetically. Allegedly. You are not a sombrero. I'm gonna call you a ballerina. Oh shit. Dance, ballerina, dance! think I'm getting better. Also, blocking seems to be more preferable to dodging in a lot of situations. Oh boy, another one. Drone, get him. Yeah, that attack comes out very quickly. Balls. Never mind. Right. One dead dude. I was supposed to be going towards the windmill. I somehow think that I'm not going to be able to get towards the windmill in this direction. That's a flower. I thought it was like an apple of some kind. Once again, I don't think I'm going in the correct direction. There's a whole lot of bullshit here. I should try out one of these. They explode. Wait. Oh, I have hyper armor. With the greatsword, I have hyper armor. That's good to know. Wasn't there another husk? I could have sworn I saw 3. Ah, there he is. Do I have a plunging attack? Nope. Normal shards. Ooh, chest. Unlock with rusty key, maybe? Yes! Yes! Another pole arm! And a flower medallion. And this is why we explore. But still need to go up to the lighthouse. I think there was one area of the mine that I hadn't explored inside of. It was the area directly forward, so I'm gonna go check that out again really quickly. I say really quickly, we're sort of limited to how fast John McAllisus can move. And I'm gonna continue calling him that up until the game decides to tell me what his name is. I shall be referring to him in full by his full gamer-issued name up until that point. Yes, forward. Ah. There was a cave-in. And a medkit. Not a bad exchange. Once again. Windmill bound. Not entirely sure where the correct direction is, but... any forwards motion is forward. That looks like a backtracking point. That also looks like a backtracking point. Getting flashbacks to the first area here. Ooh, that's a whole lot of bullshit. Hey, boss. You should walk this direction. Alright, there's an X... wait. This is a 3-linked ecstasy, isn't it? This might be a 4-link ecstasy. Woo! Woo! It's a hell of a day. I am super out of stamina. Just regen will be fine. Whoop, get back in there. Whoop. How are you not dead? Why are you laughing? Oi, stay down. Oh. All good, all handled, all going well. This is probably the forward direction. Uh-huh. Whoop. Well, you're non-threatening. Though you try to be. Hey, buddy. Who are you?
I'm a journalist.
Ah,
Article 79
Agatha.
of the Geneva Convention formally states that journalists are protected under international humanitarian law.
Yes.
Who are you?
I'm Tanya Elva. I'm an independent investigative journalist covering the Civil War.
Okay, you're not Agatha. Never mind. Do I tell you the passcode? You said to find Agatha, not you.
Vitalis told me the passcode is Pentos. What's your connection to him?
Oh, so we're on the same team then. Vitalis is the source of my story. We met for the first time at the Weeping Knight statue. I don't know much about him. He was taking me to the Vigil headquarters when we got ambushed. It's somewhere in these rocky ridges.
Good to know. Hey, are you this journalist?
Are you the journalist mentioned in this note?
Yes, I am. In my defense, you are dressed like the enemy. I was just covering my arse.
Question. Who is enemy? Who is I? Who is I dressed as? Apart from Omsif.
What do you know about their headquarters?
They call it the Watcher's Nest.
Of course they do.
To get there, Vitalis said we must follow the path with all the tombstones and obelisks just west of here.
Obelisk. We follow the obelisk.
Vitalis described the entrance as a doorway etched into solid rock. He mentioned a windmill above it on the cliff.
Doorway etched into solid rock.
You need 2 keys to open the door. Vitalis gave me one during the ambush. Please, take it. Find Agatha. She has the other one.
Is Agatha another vigil? Emblem candle. Ornate's carved symbol depicting a lit candle meant to open the highway to the vigil's hideout in Vissel Hills contained from Where's Agatha?
Where's Agatha?
We escaped the ambush together and headed into the rocky ridges. The enemy was following us. Agatha and I split
up on the path with all the mining carts. She made sure they followed her.
Head back to where the path splits. I went left, and Agatha went right. That was the last time I saw her.
Well, right was where all the bullshit was.
I won't be joining you. My old injuries are acting up. I will only slow you down. I can see your APC from here. I'll head there and wait for you.
Ooh, can you be my intel person in the fancy seat that's directly in front of me when I get into the APC that I'm incapable of interacting with? Are you my Jarvis? Because I am A-okay if that's the case. I need a sassy journalist to goad me on during all of this bullshit. Hey, you should attack me and miss. Because, do you think the devs, like, playtested this? Because, you know, he's trying. He's failing, but he's trying. I haven't seen a single spike make it down from that perch. Ooh, that's another weapon. Don't mind if I do. Hey, you should walk over this way. You fool! Whack! Cool. Marin, Agatha, I'm not sure you lived. ID card found on a corpse in Vissa Hills. With the emblem. I am thinking she didn't make it. Well, that's unfortunate. Hey, what's this? Drone module. Units lifts the user to a dominant altitude that can be leveraged into an aerial assault? Interesting. I do remember that other drone module that I was given. I make excessive use of the distract module, so that's not going anywhere. Forward charge kind of sucks. Whirlwind is fun. Let's swap that out with Surge Step, which might be really good. And we'll just throw Death from above on. Cooldown. Damage 1. What do you mean? Are any of these lock-on required? Well, module is, or distract is. Sure, not sure what that does, but I have it equipped now. Ooh, is that a pumpkin? That's 2 pumpkins. Oh. Huh. I am notably not at the windmill. I think I need to go up that ladder. Can you hit me on that while I'm on the ladder? Oh, you can't even hit me while I'm here. Anything? See, I'm gonna get up. This fucking thing's gonna spawn. How do I do this? I need to run to the left and up to fight that guy, and then I can deal with all this bullshit. Are you serious? That's a cheap shot. Oh no! That could have gone much worse. I could have died. I didn't die. He's gonna get another cheap shot on me though. Yep. Ow. Are you gonna do that with like an attack attached? Alright, I do get hyper armor with the greatsword. I should make effective use of that whenever I can. Limbic battery. Down a shaft. Here's an item. Basic meal. I haven't eaten in days. Up is probably the path, because that's where all the obelisks are. Ah, yes. Splinters. Splinters all throughout both hands. What is this? Uh-huh. This probably doesn't work. Yep. No, it doesn't. Rat icon. Do I need to go up these mine shafts in order to find a thing? No way. Hold on. there is another side to this place. I'll keep that in mind. Very strange that it would show me this shaft before I have the item in order to access the door. Although perhaps I do have access to the item that opens the door, and I'm just unaware of it. I didn't fully explore this area before starting going up the hill, so there could be some more stuff to... Which direction am I going? To the east. That I just haven't touched yet. Oh yeah, no, there's definitely some more stuff I haven't touched yet. There's a whole ass enemy down there. Probably a shortcut to wherever... Point of no return. Don't mind if I do. Alright, we have a left and we have a right. Let's go for the left. This... seems like it probably goes to the other side of that mine shaft. Let's go to the right really quickly, just to see if there's anything interesting. There's fog to the right. Let's walk into the fog a little bit. Well, sure. Sure, buddy. Ooh. Yeah, that's a person. Who are you? Wait a minute. You must be another Vigil member.
Listen, I don't want any trouble. I'm just looking for supplies.
So you say. Why do I recognize you?
Who are you?
The name's Atticus. I escaped the Medini prison camp when the demons attacked. I should have died there. Looks like Setharus had other plans for me.
Not to be weird, you have very pretty eyes.
I joined up with some refugees. We have a camp close by. The path to reach it is behind the giant stone serpent. Head north from here. You should find it.
Cool.
These people need me. They're in bad shape. I'm out here scrounging for supplies.
Would you be in need of some basic meals?
Have you seen the destroyed ON vehicles on the road? They're northeast of the Weeping Knight statue.
Okay.
There's a truck that's still in good shape.
Okay.
If only I could find the keys and get it started.
Hey.
I could take these people to my father's farm in Sinedra.
I have a key that has a car attached to it.
Did you see a strange door somewhere around here?
I saw a large door carved into the rock. Head back on this path and turn left. Continue on the path, and the door will be on your right.
Thank you.
Careful, though. There's a huge demon lurking in front. When I saw it, I turned back real quick.
First boss fight?
I think I met your father. He's Ernest Cadell.
Oh, shit!
Yes. He's my father. I'm glad to know he's alive and well.
I didn't even register.
This makes me want to get back home even more.
Hey, Atticus. I have good news for your dad.
It doesn't look like it, but Hadia was beautiful and peaceful.
Not to be gay, but also
so
straight. Yeah.
I first noticed it on campus at Los Angeles University. History lessons were modified to suit new narratives. The line drawn in the sand by facts was fading under the waves of Sabinian nationalism.
Yuck.
New campus groups and fraternities were formed and engaged in intimidation campaigns against Palamas students.
I hear about that.
Some of us stood firm, but most ended up leaving. It was so hard for me. My parents had spent their hard-earned money to send me to university.
Any Sabinians-funded speakers that just sort of espouse bullshit rhetoric?
I was the only one in the family who had been given this chance. Deep down, I always believed that it would stop. That people would eventually come to their senses.
And then you ended up in a prison camp.
Then I noticed that this was happening all over the country. By the time my hope had faded, civil war erupted. When the war erupted, I was still in Losalus, in the heart of the Lion's Den. I gathered what supplies I had and left for the Astarian-Umbrahan border.
Bro was at ground zero and lived. What a champion.
I needed to get home, to get to my family. What usually took a few hours on a road trip was turning into a logistical nightmare. Couldn't drive, take the bus, or train.
Yeah, logistics tend to go out the window when war happens.
Sabinian soldiers were patrolling back roads, streets, stations, you name it. On the way, I did things. Things I'm not proud of.
At a certain point, survival is sort of the key.
I stole from people who were more desperate than I was. I refused to help others in need. I truly failed as a palamist.
Hey, your moral quandary is my at some point quest reward.
After months of hiding, looting, stealing, and running, I finally arrived on the outskirts of the Umbrahan border. I sought refuge in a barn. I was exhausted and hungry. The farmer woke me. I was initially terrified, but he was holding a plate of food. He handed it to me and I devoured it. He said he would return with more. He turned out to be a Sabinian farmer, feeding me to buy time until the soldiers showed up.
Yikes. It's a hell of a trap.
It worked like a charm. That was the last square meal I had. After that, prison scraps if I was lucky. Did you know that the Peacekeepers had an outpost in Medini? They stood by and watched Sabinian soldiers rape and murder palamists in droves.
Yeah, we have jokes about that out in the real world too, unfortunately.
I'll tell you what they did care about. Their medical supplies and food. That's it. If they claim they never saw the Medini prison camp just outside of town, they could sure smell it. I guarantee you that. The stench of death filled the air for kilometers. They had the numbers and equipment to stop what was happening. They just stood there and watched. Let's just say, I don't hold them in high regard. Let me tell you about Sabinians. The guards at the Medini prison camp would sometimes open the camp gates to Sabinian civilians.
This is not going to be a happy story.
They would enter the gates of hell to spend the night beating, killing, raping, or any other twisted pleasure they could imagine. These Sabinian civilians wanted to settle old scores. Do you know what their grievances were? A wealthy palamist who would refuse to give them a job. A farmer who wouldn't lend his tools. A man who had stolen a girlfriend.
Petty shit.
Petty disputes were settled with crimes against humanity. That's who you're dealing with. I despise them with every fiber of my being.
Eesh.
They are my brothers and sisters. Our faith and tragedy bind us. We will overcome this. We must. Now, more than ever. May we all stand in our Lord's gaze. They are not our Lord's doing. He would never unleash such demons upon us, no matter how much we've sinned.
So you're saying they're of Te'ar?
This disaster is the work of TR.
Yeah!
The great two-headed serpent.
I'm remembering lore.
You want proof? If they were from Setharis, they would have only attacked the guards back in Medini. Once the strange anomalies appeared, the creatures materialized everywhere out of thin air. It was surreal. The Kata describes a place called the Himalara Fields.
My understanding is that's similar to hell.
TR made the great curse, and his demons dwell in that place. I believe those anomalies are doorways between our worlds.
That's a decent hypothesis. Oh, right, car keys. I was talking to you for so long, I nearly forgot. Hey, guess what? Apparently not. Never mind. Teddy bear?
Thanks, but I have no use for this.
Okay. Don't take the teddy bear. I guess I'll find someone who wants it at some point later in the future. I need to go back to the mine shaft. I'm realizing that the way that I am going is the correct direction. I need to go the incorrect direction first in order to find things. And not accidentally send myself full blast down the shaft. Oh, okay. There's a lot of doors here. And I think they are all locked. Grand. Oh. Hello. Your door, notably, does not have a lock on it. That makes me think that I let you out, and then you attack me, and then I kill you, and then you... Door is locked from the other side. Okay, never mind. I don't have access to anything in here either. Fantastic. Good. They did nice work on the landscapes. That rock out in the middle of the lake is iconic. You said I needed to head back and head right, which is this direction. And you said that there was a giant demon in front of the doorway, on my right. Probably not immediately on my right, just on my right-ish at some point. The music do something weird there for a moment? That's not really a giant demon. That's a demon that's I'm sort of used to dealing with. Oh, that's different. I'm out of stamina. Hyper armor. I'm out of stamina again. Ah! Woo-hoo-hoo. Switch, heal. Nice. Okay. Whoa. Ow. Okay. Wonder if in real life you start RFing teddy bears, would people also say, no, I don't need it? I feel like if you offered people teddy bears in real life, they'd be like, oh, thank you. Then again, it would depend on the teddy bear, right? Because there's like a level that's acceptable. I don't think you could give someone like a 6 foot tall teddy bear for them to be like, yes. I think you would need to keep it to something reasonable. Yes, book and candle. Also, when you said that there was a door carved into rock, I kind of expected a rock door as opposed to this, which is quite a normal looking portcullis. Oh, this is all very nice and secret, orderly. Vigil members, we must open Pentos's coffin today. No more delays. It's directly beneath this floor. You must go through the hole in the wall. The coffin mechanism appears to be locked by this riddle. Through his name, his title, the symbol of his order, and the date of inception of his order shall the path be revealed. We solve it and we proceed to our next phase. Let's finish this. Vitalis. Okay. Name, title, symbol, date of inception. Uh-huh. This is a whole lot of bullshit. throw out a save really quickly. What does this plaque say? Watcher's Nest, the Vigil, founded 1513. We have part of the puzzle. Okay, what do we got going on here? This is rage. That's grief. That's... I don't remember the fucking element names, man. I don't remember. Give me a moment. Gotta go into the glyph section to remember. Rage, terror, grief, and ecstasy. Okay. Rage, grief, terror, ecstasy, and then 4 other symbols which I do not recognize with flower things underneath them. Hold, please. Hold on. Some of them have candles lit. 3 of them have candles lit. I don't know if that's intentional, but that is what's going on. Cogs, flower, book. Alright, this is gonna be a whole ass puzzle, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay. Ecstasy suppressor. Why would you want that? What we got? Rosa. Okay. Huh. Dio. Oh, wait, his name. Okay, so this is the name thing, maybe, possibly? Oh, shit. This is gonna take a while, isn't it?
The Umal Caves expeditions yielded 2 significant revelations. Confirmation that the calamity is real, and the existence of a plan to stop it, the so-called failsafe. We know nothing of this failsafe, nor of the artifact we recovered.
The grief key.
All of these tomes, and not a shred of information. Whatever machinations the Foal Guard of old had in mind, they were intent on keeping it a secret. I fear it is now lost in the folds of history. It seems to me the artifact may be part of a larger mechanism. Perhaps it is a key of sorts?
Grief key.
Does it open another tomb or vault?
What's that?
Are there more such keys? It is clear to me that this artifact, this keystone, is a critical piece of the failsafe enigma. We must continue to pull at this thread until the truth reveals itself.
Alright. Fun thing about those kinds of generators, right? They run on gasoline. So if you have them in a confined space like this, you need to ensure proper ventilation, otherwise the combustion products of the gas will slowly suffocate you. Bear that in mind. It is valuable knowledge. Electo. And Algia. 4 possible names for Pentas.
The revelation that we may have a traitor in our ranks weighs heavily on me. Our vows are sacrosanct. How could one betray the Order at a moment such as this? I harbor a growing suspicion, an insidious notion that is slowly taking root. Harrowing, if accurate. It chills me to the bone.
Maybe my mom was the traitor.
I cannot inform the others until I have arrived at certainty without doubt. The risk of exposure is too great. What would she possibly have to gain?
Yeah.
I pray that I am mistaken. The consequences would be disastrous. Likely the end of the Vigil as we know it.
Noted. Is my boy carrying around like a tape player just on his person? Is that how I'm dealing with all of this? What do we got going on here? Helm and coif, worn by General Pentos Algia. His name is Algia. We have the name. We have the name, we have the date. And absolutely no fucking idea where to put either of those two pieces of information. Ooh, hello? Give to me. Well, I know what the grief-imbued sword looks like. It looks cool as shit. Hello? I would like to go behind this tarp. There could be useful information there. There's another computer. Gonna have to go to the other one.
Scattered around this hallowed ground speak of Pentos Algia, the first of the Watchers. It was Pentos who recognized that the Calamity would always remain a threat. From the ashes of the derelict Full Guard, he forged a new order to carry on our sacred charge. His foresight and tenacity are the reason the Vigil still exists today. There must be a reason he chose to conceal the existence of the failsafe and the keystone. Truly extraordinary that we should stumble upon his tomb after all these years. I pray it contains the answers we seek.
Maybe the failsafe is a secret super weapon. I think we should probably go investigate the PCs. I'm guessing that when we go down that mine or go into that cave, we'll start collecting whatever these pedal things are, but it's probably worth reading whatever text is on the computers. Oh, hold on. Order of the Eye, Full Guard, Vigil. Left one is 1512, right one is 1513. 1513 was when the Vigil was founded. Is this saying that the Order of the Eye turned into the Full Guard, which turned into the Vigil? Maybe. I wish I could see the, whatever was on that little note on the board. Maybe I can. No, probably not. Maybe someone... Ooh. Okay. This is the thing. That's the 1513 one. Okay, so this is where we put the date in. This is the date wall. So 1513 is where we put the date in. Whichever one of these has Algia, I don't think it's in this cove. I think it's in the one behind the board. You know, the one that's concealed that you wouldn't catch if you weren't being careful. Algia, okay. This one, the one to the right of that banner, not sure about what this one is. Does this one say again? Helm and coif worn by General Pentos Algia first the Vigil. Huh. This wall corresponds to the board in some capacity. Not entirely sure how. Vitalis, stop sketching on the whiteboard. You can't draw. Alright, what do we got on the computer? File directory, Watcher's Nest, wooden shields, metal shields, main area, alcoves, barrel chamber, ceramic flowers. Ceramic flowers. That is important information. November 29th, 1987, discovery came upon within Umal caves were nothing short of astounding. How those discoveries led us here is truly fortuitous. Never would I have imagined standing in such a hallowed, storied place. Brother Damien was adamant about bringing this old, dusty cave into the modern age. As much as I begrudge these newfangled computers, I will concede that the work ahead of us is monumental. There are several lifetimes worth of scrolls and manuscripts stored there, and a more efficient method of record keeping will be of great value. I hope that we can find more information about this keystone. Wooden shields, February 27th, 1989. Now that we are properly settled, we are ready to delve headlong into the mysteries of this place. Gildas has set his sights on translating the many instances of ancient texts we have found throughout. I will be concentrating on the strange flower-shaped grooves inlaid into the walls. There are 8 such grooves in the entrance hall, each accompanied by a symbol displayed prominently on a wooden shield. I believe these 8 are part of a set. Agatha has a keen eye for iconography. I asked her to assist me in interpreting the possible meanings of these symbols. Metal shields. Recently turned my attention to 3 flower-shaped grooves in the corridor. Each is overlooked by a large metallic aegis bearing a strikingly well-preserved coat of arms. Of these, I can only recognize our own, that of the Vigil. So they adopted the sigil of the Vigil and then found this place with that sigil on it. That means Pentos probably knew about this place. Gildas assures me that he's seen the others before. He will attempt to track down their provenance. He will record his findings on the whiteboard. Main area cleared now that the grooves on both sides of the armor rack are meaningless and we're done wasting time on them. Instead, it's very likely the grooves flanking the old banner are part of the solution. Damien has noted the deciphered dates for each side of the whiteboard. Alcoves. Throughout countless hours of study, Gildas has managed to piece together a rudimentary translation key for the ancient language. Through it, we now discovered that this place was named the Watcher's Nest, quite a fitting moniker. More importantly, we translated the text accompanying the 4 flower-shaped grooves in the alcoves adjoining the main room. The texts are simply a collection of names: Electo, Algia, Dio, Rosa. On further research within the scrolls, we discovered that these are the names of the last full guard generals, the so-called Wardens of the Eye. What is the significance of their inscription here? Every stone uncovered spawns more questions. So, the starter of the vigil was one of the 4 main guards of the Wardens of the Eye. Interesting. Burial chamber. Rather significant earthquake, but our operations as a whole generators failed, and we were thrust into darkness. We are now just getting our infrastructure back online. Section of the wall in the main room is crumbled, revealing a hidden burial chamber. We believe to be the tomb of Pentos Algia. Did I call them Pentas? Excuse me. Pentos Algia, founder of the Vigil. Unbelievable that the sealed chamber should be found right under our noses. What good fortune. Chamber is a veritable treasure trove of revelations, along with a sarcophagus, ornate illustrations adorn the wall. Once the rubble is cleared, we will hoist Gildas down to the chamber that he may begin to translate the ancient text. This may just be the lead we've been hoping for. Ceramic flowers. We found 4 flower-shaped ceramic tokens inside the tomb. They share perfect symmetry with the wall grooves whose purpose has evaded us since we first entered this place. Everything is beginning to fall into place. The tokens are very clearly made to be inserted into the grooves. There are 4 tokens and 4 distinct sets of grooves. I believe this mystery must be linked to Algia somehow. Perhaps these grooves represent his life, his accomplishments. We feel we are so very close to the solution. That is good information. Thank you, computer. So we've got this set, which who the fuck knows what's going on exactly. This set, which is relevant to the order, which we don't know the solution for. The sets with the names we know is Algia, and the set over here, which is 1513, which is the right side. These 2 purportedly don't do anything, but I don't believe that, and we have another computer to investigate. Aha. No, that's not gonna be it. 6-digit code. Huh. Maybe we'll uncover more answers down here. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. First off, ceramic flower times 4. Grand. This lever probably doesn't do anything. Okay. These all correspond to different... Oh. Oh, I get it. So there's 4 aspects of the calamity. There's fear, grief, ecstasy, and terror. Each one of the Watchers corresponds to one of those. Huh. What does this say? Pentos Algia ordained the new Warden of Grief, 1501. But it does not indicate that. Warden of Grief. Grief is not this one. This one. So that means this symbol... Grief is Pentos' symbol. And that is also his symbol. I don't know what to call that. We'll call that a Stargate. Left, Warden of Terror. Right, Warden of Admiration. Interesting. So there's actually 8 wardens, one of the calamity aspects and one of, I guess, their antithesis. Left, Warden of Grief. Right, Warden of Amazement. Left, Warden of Rage. Right, Warden of Loathing. That's not a... Those both suck. Left, Warden of Ecstasy, right, Warden of Vigilance. Okay, Vigilance is an eye, that makes sense. Loathing is... I'll call that an antler mask. I don't remember what this one was called. Amazement. Wide-eyed. And this one was what exactly? Admiration. Not sure how that symbol symbolizes admiration, but cool. So we have the flowers now. Firstly, I don't believe that the sigils to the left and right of this do nothing. So I am immediately going to throw these in here. Okay, it genuinely didn't do anything. Yeah. I mean, I still don't believe that it did nothing, but... Ah! No, don't do that. Okay. Pentos was the Warden of Grief. Ah, I see. Watcher's Nest, founded 1513. Grief is this one. I don't know what this is, but we'll be able to brute force it. It'll be fine. 1513 is the one on the right. Pentos Algia. Algia was this one, yes? Yes. Alright. Now, this, I guess, doesn't really matter, because I'll just be able to brute force it. Hypothetically. Nothing happened? Oh, wait a minute. No, there's that lever that's down at the bottom. I would need to put all of the things into the slots and then pull the lever, I'm guessing. Pentos was a member of the Watchers, which was the second organization. So this probably doesn't work. It's probably going to work on the second slot. Get that. Whoop. Over here. Now it should probably work. Maybe. Potentially. Hopefully. Kind of. Maybe. If it doesn't, I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti. We can try the third shields. And if that still doesn't work, then I need to rethink the puzzle. Oh. Well, that's obvious. Lever pull. Fantastic. Hey, buddy. New passive relic required. Mark of the Betrayed. Avenger's Essence. Retaliate with tremendous fury, increasing... Furry? Excuse me. Retaliate with tremendous fury, increasing damage dealt after parrying. Blue Flower Scroll. Scroll written in an ancient language. Elaborate illustrations adorn the page and feature a blue flower found in Pentos Algia's tomb in the Watcher's Nest, Vissa Hills. Okay. These mean something. I don't know what, but they mean something. There seems to be some kind of pool surrounded by flowers and 5 pillars, and then something with regards to a key and a pillar with 5 slots on it. Unintelligible. Are you sure about that? I feel like my drone could probably read that top left section. Yes, be rough with the 100-year-old paper.
That's interesting.
Tanya?
I made it back to your APC and figured out how to access your drone's controls.
Yes, Jarvis!
Oh, great.
Bring back that scroll you just picked up. I found something in the APC that can help us.
So about that APC, it's networked, so OMSIF will be able to see whatever we see on it. Just saying. What? Okay. Sure, I guess. What? Hello? Oh. Ah, that was the restroom. Who are you?
Funny. I've never seen you before. No matter. I can see your credentials hanging from your neck. Welcome to the Watcher's Nest.
Can we just appreciate the art in the background? They look great. Crying intensifies up at the top right.
Who are you?
My name is Gildas Brom. I am the oldest member of the Vigil. Ever since I lost the use of my legs, I've been the caretaker of relics and other useful items. We have accumulated quite a collection. These items are precious and will undoubtedly help you fight the creatures.
Nice.
Anything else you can tell me about the Watcher's Nest?
Initially, the Watcher's Nest was a barracks for the Foal Guards, our ancestral order. Their blue-flowered crest is carved on the walls.
Those flowers wouldn't happen to be called full flowers, would it?
The Foal Guard abandoned it, but Pentos Algier, the founder of the Vigil, reclaimed it years later. He made it a secret stronghold to coordinate the Vigil's efforts. Today, it is a beacon, a marker left behind for future generations. Pentos was put to rest here, but we only recently discovered his tomb in the crypt below.
In a sewer.
Although we haven't been able to open his coffin yet, we are confident there are more answers inside.
So about that.
Can you tell me more about the Keystone of Grief?
If you have the Keystone, this can only mean one thing. Vitalis is no more. This is a somber day for the Vigil.
It does look...
He was the best of us.
It does look like he has the highest kill count out of everyone, judging by the tick marks going on at the top right.
Unfortunately, there is no time to mourn him. I will honor his memory later. As for the artifact, we only have theories, some of which you can find in notes and journals strewn across the tables and desks.
Thanks, no organization?
The Keystone of Grief was found in the Umal Caves, leading us to the Watcher's Nest. Whatever the Keystone is, I believe some answers can be found in Pentos's coffin. If only we can figure out a way to open the damn thing.
I'm gonna make you feel real silly.
What are other duties a Vigil must perform?
I'm sure you are aware that nothing is free in this world. As a Vigil, you swore an oath to prevent the calamity and protect the people of Hadia.
Calamity already happened, and people of Hadia are killing each other, so I'm not sure how much of that I can do.
By performing good deeds for Hadians, you can acquire some relics and items.
Quest rewards, hallelujah!
You may have noticed that the creature, despite being slain, returns after a certain time. That's because you haven't shut down their time loop. You need to kill the Guardians first, and only then can you enter the time loop to shut it down.
So I'm just gonna go out and say this. I kind of need the creatures to be out there and respawning so that I can get their shards off them and upgrade my weapons. So if I shut down the time loops, it sort of ends my material economy.
We must shut down all the time loops. I know, it seems like an impossible task given the brutality of the Civil War. Take this. It will help you detect the Guardians that are protecting each time loop.
Oh, good. Oh, very good. Thank you. I was just doing that with sound prior to this. This will make things easier. Crystal and lattice is sensitive to proximate time loop frequencies. Crystal orients itself towards similar frequencies in the vicinity. Good, thank you. Oh, hey. I opened that coffin that you've been trying to open for years.
This was in Pentos's
in like an hour.
What do you make of it?
This is what you found. That isn't very reassuring. More riddles. The scroll must be the key to solving the enigma.
Just a national treasure type situation where every clue leads to a second clue.
I recognize the old Adian language. It died out centuries ago. It would be best to find someone who can translate it.
I'm guessing y'all speak English for the same reason everyone else speaks English.
Where do these necklaces come from?
The necklaces we carry today belong to the Foal Guards. We found them in old tombs and ruins.
And just kind of picked them up? That's a little weird.
Crafting these necklaces is a lost art. Many have tried unlocking the secrets of forging one, but every attempt has failed.
What's special about the necklaces? You can make the weapons, after all.
They are precious and rare, which is why each member of the Vigil passes the necklace to their next of kin.
Vitalis died and his is still on his body. Should I go pick that up?
What do you know about these weapons?
Consider what our smiths need to forge our weapons. It makes you think, doesn't it? Now that's a chicken and the egg mystery if I ever saw one.
He has a point. You need to kill the demons in order to collect the shards, but you need the shards to craft the weapons to kill the demons.
Think about it. You can't slay the creatures without our
Yes,
weapons.
thank you for saying it.
The material to forge them comes from the creature's corpse. How did they do it?
I'm guessing that the creature's attacks probably work on the creatures themselves. In universe, obviously that doesn't happen for me as a player playing a game, but maybe they goaded them into killing each other?
What are time loops, and how do I shut them down?
They ensnare moments in time, events charged with extreme violence, and curse those trapped inside to relive the moment over and over again.
That's fucked up.
Now, how to shut it down? Once inside, you must bring an Ammon prism to the center of the time loop.
I don't have any of those.
The center is deadly to humans, so the Foal Guards trained owls to carry the Ammon prism.
Sacrificial owls, we salute you.
Ammon prisms are extremely rare. This is the only one I have left. Please take it. Perhaps your flying gadget can carry it to the center for you.
Why'd you say flying gadget with that amount of zest, Gildas?
Remember, when you close a time loop, come back and see me to claim your reward.
Oh, say less.
There must be thousands. Roll up your sleeves. You have a lot of work ahead of you.
Yeah, okay. Amine Prism are extremely rare that are used to close time loops. Is it consumed upon closing the time loop, or do I get to reuse it as many times as I want? Small prism that emits a constant hum. It is much heavier than it looks. Prism composed of a basic crystalline lattice whose peculiar structure traps and delays limbic frequencies. This mechanism destructs any looping resonance into irregular patterns, causing collapse of Sigma signature time loops. Note, collapsing time loops. To collapse time loop, one must first gain access to its interior. Based on our findings, it's only possible after eliminating Onyx Gardens. Fortunately, we have a device called the Guardian Detector by Gildas Paladin's Imagination can be used to locate them. Once inside a time loop, the aiming prism must be placed at its very center. Ancient texts warn that this point is fatal to all biological life. Ancestors sent sacrificial volunteers, the proto-martyrs, into the time loops carrying the prisms. Later, they were replaced with specially trained owls. Shout out to our homies, the proto-martyrs, who did not make it back. Additionally, time loops seem to form according to 3 patterns of increasing intensity. Each requires an aiming prism of the corresponding pattern in order to disable and collapse the time loop. Okay, so I can't just use the aiming prism that I have. I need the specific aiming prism for the time loop that I'm in, and I only have one. Summarizes everything we know about these anomalies. Vitalis would like to start planning when and how we'll shut them down, and as Gildas reminds us, we're fresh out of owls. Agatha. Thank you, Agatha. How do I perform good deeds? We did establish that our character is a sociopath, so that's in character.
How do I perform good deeds?
It's simple. Help our people. Hadeans are a proud bunch. They won't ask for your help directly, so pay attention to what they say.
Word.
The more you help our fellow Hadeans, the more relics and items you can acquire. Now, you're asking yourself, how can this old kook know if I'm helping people?
You're psychic. I am pressing A.
I can tell. It's in your eyes, boy. The eyes have much to say if one knows how to look. Whenever you accomplish a good deed, come back and talk to me to claim your reward.
So yeah, he's psychic. I can't get over the fact that his hat isn't firmly attached to his head and keeps wobbling as he wobbles his head, but not in the same pattern as his head is wobbling. So I've just been staring at his hat this entire time.
Have I helped enough Hadeans?
The bare minimum will only get you so much.
Okay. Oh, so that's a yes. Cool. Endless waves of grease spill out of your weapon, tormenting limbic enemies with heavy sorrow. Damage 50-second. Okay, so it's poison-ish, kind of. Maybe. Lift shared pain. You suffer waves of great sorrow, losing endurance in the process, but sharing the agony with nearby limbic entities and damaging them. Oh my goodness! 500 damage per second to do 230? I don't think I like that particular one. Alright, we'll get through the rest of the text and get an end stream. It's almost 30 minutes past. This game is good, by the way. I'm actually enjoying myself. Granted, first stream, extremely dark, but we've moved past it a little bit.
Hadeans need to rejoin the world. Come to think of it, we've never been a part of it. Hadeans have been isolated for far too long.
The wisdom of age, and I'm still staring at your hat.
I believe the only way to end the calamity is to abandon Hadia. Leave and never return, Sabinian and Palamist alike.
One way to handle it.
The calamity is unique to Hadia. Why? What is it about Hadia that is so different from any other country?
Excellent question.
The answer is buried out there somewhere. We need to find it and stop it for good this time, or the cycle of destruction will continue.
Maybe that god you're worshipping is secretly some kind of weird demon thing that got sealed a long time ago, and whenever you do violent things, the demon's aspects leak out.
War is beyond tragedy. A senseless waste of human life and potential, and sadly, Hadia is no stranger to it. We haven't seen a conflict in over 1,000 years.
Hey, that's a pretty good record. Actually, I think that's a globally relevant record. I don't know of any civilizations currently in real world who have been conflict-free for 1,000 years. That doesn't sound... That sounds like a pretty good track record, actually.
In fact, we haven't seen a war this brutal before. Modern guns, mixed with hatred passed on from one generation to the next, are bound for terrible consequences.
Unless my reading comprehension lapsed and he meant that we've been in conflict for the past 1,000 years.
This is why the Vigil doubled its efforts when war loomed on the horizon, and also why the Vigil is being hunted. When desperate, we tend to make mistakes.
Right,
and expose ourselves.
Why are you being hunted exactly?
I'll never ascribe to the theory that the Vigil has a traitor within its ranks. Never.
So what happened to my mom?
I don't know much about the Peacekeepers. In a way, they are like the Vigil. They help the victims of war and ensure their care. Nothing wrong with that.
Allegedly. Atticus seemed to think otherwise.
However, unlike us, they operate in the open, which has certain disadvantages. It's like having a target painted on your back. I wish them the best of luck. Technically, I am Sabinian.
Oh.
I don't count myself as one, though. I am a Vigil, first and foremost. I was born and raised in the small village of Teden. It's in the north of Asteria. I went to school just like the other Sabinian kids, but during the small hours, I trained. I barely had friends growing up, but that didn't matter. The life of a Vigil is lonely and hard.
Yeah, maybe the not having friends is part of the reason why you're not currently out of your mind. They say Indian tribes had over 1,000 years of peace until the United Kingdom came. I don't know enough about Indian history to confirm or deny, but I'd still believe it.
I was always the outsider looking in. I observed my friends and neighbors all bickering about the Palamists.
Hey, I was right.
Let's just say I had other things on my mind than to hate an entire group of people.
Y'all are hating some other people down the street. I'm gonna have to grow up and fight demons. What are you on about?
That always bothered me to my core. I wish I could have told them all to stop, to tell the truth, and to warn them of the real threat.
See, that's how you get committed to a psych ward.
I'm afraid they were too far gone, as if their hatred were a terminal sickness. I have no ill feelings toward the Palamists. They are dyed-in-the-wool Hadeans. Do you know the saying, the way to a dog's heart is through his stomach?
How is that relevant?
Well, the way to a Palamist's heart is through his faith. Threaten that, and you will have a devoted enemy pitted against you.
Fair point.
The propagandists played the religion card, fear-mongering the Palamists into believing that the Sabinians were going to take their faith away. And now look at us, divided and broken. It's deplorable.
So, who actually started the Civil War? I'm sort of not clear on that yet.
The time loops appeared at midnight on January 1st, and the creatures soon after. This isn't the first time this phenomenon has occurred in Hadia. You would think we would all be experts by now, but we're piecing together some lost history. Somehow this vital information has slipped through the cracks.
Divide and conquer. See, that's sort of... yeah, but like, who's benefiting from this? Maybe the Sabinian leaders? I don't know. Kind of seems like the propagandists were targeting the Palamists, which would seem to indicate that the propagandists were working for the Sabinians. But then again, like, war is it's a losing game. Like, even if you win, you lose. So not entirely sure what the game was there. Maybe they're just dumb. It's also a possibility.
We are uncertain if January 1st at midnight is genuinely part of the cycle. Is it consistent or random? We are plagued by many of these questions.
I mean, January 1st being the start of the year is already arbitrary. It doesn't even line up with the summer or winter equinoxes, so I don't know why it would be relevant. Plus, January 1st, that's on the Roman calendar. I don't know why Hadia would give a shit about the Roman calendar. That's odd.
With our lack of answers, we could do little to prevent the calamity. Only brace for it. Now that it is upon us, only one question remains. Who or what is creating the time loops?
Zeus. That's why January is relevant. All right. That's all the text bro has. Does he have any trade goods? Would you like a teddy bear?
Thoughtful. But the Vigils have no need of it.
That's a no. Okay. Stream over. Got to go do life things. Thank you all for being here. It's been grand. Time to go and send people on a raid. Let's see, who do we got operating on Twitch at this tender hour in the evening / night, depending on your region, or possibly morning. We do exist on a circular-ish world where day and night cycles can happen at the same time. Big Yikes Energy is in fact online. Who else we got? We got... Yeah, let's send over to Big Yikes. Go raid Big Yikes. Raid, channel, search and filter. Big Yikes. Much appreciated to everyone who showed up to the stream. We'll see you again on Friday. Go and get him in 5, 4, 3-ish, 2, and sort of 1 raid button. Click now. Go bye.